Hey there, welcome to Abundant Source Raw, and in this video I wanted to talk about women's menstrual cycles and how you don't have to suffer and deal with the pain and the discomfort and all the other unpleasant things that come with these cycles for most women. Women's menstrual cycles are definitely very natural, but they were never meant to happen like they do today for most women. Unfortunately, today it has become normal for women to bleed profusely for days and to have, massive crampings and pain and discomfort and this crazy emotional roller coaster. That's become normal, and it was never supposed to be that way. Your menstrual cycle is here to serve you and your health and the health of your potential offspring that you might have. And it's really I know it seems very strange and awful when you're going through it, and I'm sorry that I'm a guy and I've never been through it, and I can't really go through or feel what you guys experience, but I would say your menstrual cycle really is a blessing, and that if you can, try to be grateful for it, because your menstrual cycle is there to cleanse your body, to purify your blood, and to get your body ready just in case you do have offspring, you do get pregnant, then your body really tries hard to keep yourself cleansed, so that way you have the best vehicle possible for carrying this baby and making it a healthy child. Unfortunately, most people are so unhealthy, and we're all eating cooked food, which is so unnatural and acidic and toxic, that it's really taken a huge toll on our body. We are almost all completely toxic and acidic, and we are not good vessels to be carrying children, healthy babies in. And this is why you have your menstrual cycle. It's to help cleanse you guys out and purify the blood. And I think that it's kind of an advantage that you guys have over male bodies. You guys have sort of a regular monthly, or whenever you guys get it, cleansing, like a total hardcore blood purifying cleanse every single month or so. And guys, we just all those toxins are just gonna stay in us, and we don't get that. I would imagine that on average most males are way more toxic than females, just because of this factor that you guys have this intense cleanse every month or so. But it really is not natural to be bleeding so much and to be in so much discomfort during this time. In fact, I've heard of many and talked to many women who don't even have their menstrual cycles. I mean, the way that most women do today, because their bodies are so clean and they've been on a raw food diet for quite a while, and they've taken great care of their body, that there is no need for this massive cleansing of the blood and of the body to take place, because they're just they're so clean. They're already a great vessel and a great healthy body for their offspring, if that were to happen. And when I heard this information, I thought, oh my goodness, if women knew about this, I would think this would be one of the most motivating factors for most women to go raw, is that they don't have to deal with the bleeding and the pain and all this emotional roller coaster that they go through during this time. And I was like, man, if women just knew about this. So I think it's incredible and very hopeful for most women to think about, that they don't have to go through it, that if they just clean out their body, that they don't have to feel this anymore, and that these cycles are not going to be so discomforting and so painful for them. And I talk to girls who still have some bleeding, but it's just, the cleaner you get, the less bleeding you have, the less cramps you have, the less pain and emotional craziness that you get once you start getting cleaner. And I've heard from women, just after 1 month of eating raw food, the bleeding has slowed down, or got last as long. They don't have cramps anymore. You know, the pain is so much more tolerable, and they're so much less emotional just after, you know, maybe a few weeks of eating raw foods. And so that's what I want to encourage you all to try is, you know, try eating raw foods for like 30 days, and I bet you by your next cycle, depending on when it is, maybe the one after that, that you will feel so much better, that your blood will be much lighter and you'll have less of it, and that you will not experience as much pain and discomfort and cramping if you just eat your natural diet, cleanse out the body, and just get back to optimal health, because that's what your menstrual cycle is trying to do. Trying to help you out here, and just giving you this amazing cleanse that I think is really special. I know I haven't experienced it. I know most women probably think of it as a curse, but I think that it's incredible, and that it's something that you are very lucky to have. And of course, you'll still have these periods. Sorry about the wind. You'll still have these periods every, you know, month or so. It's just that it'll almost be like it doesn't even happen, because once you get so clean, there's no need for the blood purification for the you know, the dispelling of all that toxic blood. And most women just bleed for days, and it's so much, and it's so dark and toxic. It's crazy, and you don't have to deal with that any longer if you choose not to, if you choose to go back to health and raw food, especially high fruit. We're a frugivorous species, and we should be eating mostly, if not all, sweet, juicy fruit. You know, it's the best blood purifier, it's the best thing to move our lymph system, our waste system, and to keep everything in harmony and in balance, and to just be totally cleansed and healthy, so that way we don't have to deal with these uncomfortable and somewhat unnatural things. You know, it should never have gotten to this point where women are in so much discomfort. That, you know, it's just, we're so unhealthy today. Nobody knows how to live and how to eat for the most part. We all think cooked food is normal, and it's not. It's completely toxic, and most of us eat just cooked food for the most part. So I suggest trying out raw foods, especially if this is the first time you've heard of this. You don't have to deal with the discomfort of these cycles anymore. And as you go through the journey, it may take a while, maybe even years, before you get so clean that it completely stops. But in the meantime, you can definitely, just 30 days, I believe, and I've heard from other women, have really just lowered their pain and their discomfort, and have really, they can see the difference in their blood. It's so much lighter and clearer and thinner. You know, it's healthier blood, just from a short time of being on raw foods. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like the information, and you know, let me know how you feel about this. I would love to get your opinion as women, whether you enjoyed hearing a man talk about it, or if you think that what I have to say is almost irrelevant. I feel like I'm probably going to get a lot of women who leave right at the beginning just because I'm a man, but we'll see. I'd love to hear your opinion. So let me know what you thought about the video, and I'll talk with you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.